Hey guys, this is MagolorRee, and welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. Now this is a game that has been recommended to so many people, or like just been recommended by my recommended to me by my friends in general. So, it says tutorial right there, but I've already done the tutorial in my spare time. So let's just go to the first day. Start a new game with the current abnormality observation levels. Yes. Oof. One sin and 100 good deeds. Now, it says the name right there. Like, you only get one abnormality to start off with, and it's always this one. Now, for this game, for every abnormality that you don't know, it'll just show up as a number. So, keep that in mind. It feeds off the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. Hello, Lex. I give you a warm welcome to the Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace, so please have no worry in speaking with me or having any questions. Even an AI can have a nice name. Did you know that? I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI, am I wrong? However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation, open a door, prepare a cup of coffee for you, but I cannot take a step outside this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person of the world. Lastly, my face is picturesque of the person who had the most beautiful smile. Don't worry, that was a joke. There is no such person on this earth. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to a large number of people if possible in mind. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I am the best in a majority of work fields. I am able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. I am certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. Well, enough with introductions. Is there anything that you would like to know? Could you inform me about the company? I'll be nice. That's not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. Your world is constantly growing, and demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. Sorry if I'm paused like right there. I'm sorry if I'm like pausing there like while I'm reading. It's just like I haven't read it in a long time and I'm reading very quietly. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world further. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon mysterious beings whom we dubbed abnormalities. Then we figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method to isolate them in a controlled environment and then to harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you are fully placed into the role as the manager, you'll be able to access all current information on the abnormalities from the encyclopedia. It is very important that you know to understand these beings well to be successful in your position. For now, the encyclopedia pages lay blank, but it will be filled out little by little. Don't concern yourself with too much with it. It is the task of your subordinates, Pennant. You have joined this company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting processes. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was just talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing it on our own, so someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be one of your most trustworthy and capable companions among all the AIs. Well then, shall we greet her now? The memories of all the Sephiroths are synchronized. Oh. We got Isaiah, Brian, Etzlif. Hello, manager. Each day you'll need to expand one department. Are you ready to open the control department and begin managing abnormalities? Yes. Your name is Malkuth. You look a little bit cute. Alright, so to explain what this game is, it is a SCP manager. Repository imprinted. So this is the first guy we usually get. And our first guy is Olive. Welcome, bud. Now, throughout the day you get employees. These are your lackeys, essentially. And we can hire one right here, so. Or we can make a custom one, which takes up 2. So this one is gonna be Mags. Panic guys. I'm sorry for laughing a little bit. It looks like that face almost looks like the Lefty having a stroke. I don't know why it does, but it does. Yeah, that's me. So, the first thing that we have to deal with today is we have to hire this person. And then we have... Okay, so for stats, we have Fortitude, Prudence, Temperance, and Justice. We'll go into those later, but for now, let's just hire Mags. Actually, we can go in those right now. Fortitude is HP. Prudence is special attack. Temperance, and then Temperance is work speed, and then Justice is attack speed and move speed, roughly. So we got Olive and Mags right here. So let's go ahead and start the day. We got it pretty easy today, since it's just this guy. Yeah, Mags. I'm gonna try attachment with this guy. Do I have 40? Oh, I still have the stuff from the last file. Okay, so that's a little weird. Basically, if you have stuff from a previous file, then it'll carry on to the next one, so that's a little interesting. It may be best to send an honest employee this 10 to 1 sin in 100 good deeds. As times, 1 sin in 100 good deeds will menacingly click its teeth, but it's nothing to worry about. Mag witnesses the solemnity of 1 sin in 100 good deeds and reveres it. You're doing good, Max. Max has completed the task, but 1 sin in 100 good deeds was indifferent. Is it not possible to just once forgive an act of evil, as long as the intentions were beyond were pure? So, a little stuff on this guy. This is 1 sin in 100 good deeds. I think there's a way you can view this guy's... Oh, I can get these now. There must be a way to like view this guy's like... Okay, that's his work, that's his observation level, abnormality. Oh! A silent abnormality that understands the conflict between... What does it say? I'm sorry, my record is like in the way. I'm so sorry about this. Between good and evil. Its empty eye sockets stare at all of those who encounter it. A giant skull that is attached to a cross. It wears a crown of thorns. It floats above 2 meters above the ground. While its appearance is bizarre, it is rare to record an incident of violence against employees involving this abnormality. It feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. The assigned employee must kneel before it, standing appears to be acceptable, and present their evil by confessing their sins to it. The way it feeds is unknown, except for experiment records. We have cataloged as sins a person can commit into 3 levels. Level 1, a small lie or action that either goes unnoticed or can be shared in jest. Level 2, sins that can be more serious and only shared with the closest friends. Level 3, sins so profound that they cannot be shared with anyone. These will be taken to the grave. Employee 1 has been assigned to confess a level 1 sin. Energy production via the abnormality increased by 12%. And a employee was assigned to confess a level 2 sin. Energy production via the abnormality increased at 15%. We assigned employee to confess a level 3 sin. 1 minute and 48 seconds after the employee was sent in, a bright flash of light was seen. The light was so bright that it could be seen outside of the containment unit. Immediately following the light, there was a facility-wide power outage. The phenomenon lasted for 2 hours. Employees lost 6 years of their memory. Further experiments were cancelled. Scientific ethics decree that all footage of those who participated in the experiment is to be kept sealed. However, the incident left us no choice but to review the footage of containment unit. This happened during around 4 p.m. At around 4 p.m. Anyways, there was a railway about 20 minutes from my house. Some of my good friends and I decided to dress as forest animals. One of us chose to go as a deer. It was a crude costume. It could hardly be called one, to be honest. Just a pair of clumsily made antlers and a dark outfit with some deer-like spots on it omitted. I don't know how our deer friend walked into the woods. We didn't even notice he was missing in maybe an hour. We searched for him and finally found him in some bushes. We called out his name, and I'm not sure of it, but not sure if it was from relief or finally finding us or what. But he started sprinting towards us, and that's when we heard it. The gunshots, bang, bang, bang. When I came to my senses, I saw his blood splattered all the way to my feet. After that, not one of us dressed up as an animal ever again. That's all, by the way. Is this really supposed to work? Observation log 4. Number 435. Its eye sockets were empty. It is a skull after all, but I doubt it's blind. It certainly has its gaze fixed on me, and I can somehow feel that it's listening to me. Confessing to it does lighten my heart immediately. Afterwards, we investigated the incident to the employee's hometown to get a better picture. We learned that a boy named Justin was shot and killed in a deer costume by hunters during hunting season. Unlike the employee's confession, Justin was repeatedly bullied by other kids. Witnesses said they heard some kids shout, "Run, Justin, run!" right before the gunshot. After the incident, the kids at the scene moved out of town, and deer hunting was banned in that area. Except for Abnormality Research Log X392. Honestly, you can't expect all of our employees to give honest confessions to that skull. Around every 1 in 10 employees will tend to say something that is not completely true. It's a bit different from a lie. You could say that it's a subconscious excuse to make. They distort perspectives to justify their actions, even though they are aware that they should be telling the truth. Once this happens to confession, is no longer truly a confession. Yes, I am talking about you trying to justify your tardiness in 4 or 5 minutes now. It's just raining, screw you. But apparently, there's a stark difference between a container being half full. So, we are halfway through our day already. Let me go to abnormality details. I have enough on this guy. Go, Mags, go. And then Olive can perform work on this guy. There we go, buddy. I can see straight through you. So apparently I've been told that the skull is technically Jesus Christ in this universe. Yes, and the crown of thorns and the cross just prove it, so yeah, no worries. And this guy is totally safe, so news has been waiting for you, alright. Oh, I completed my workday. Awesome. We're doing great, people. Proceed the next day. Yes. Oh boy. So after each and every day, you'll get a abnormality. So this time, we have, however, the curse continues eternally, never broken. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls, and people have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing it's wrong? And this guy I've already unlocked, and some people recommend, or some of my friends recommend, that this is the second abnormality that you should get. So I'm gonna go for it. Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one who referred to as A. Tell me, if you had to choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer? Face the fear. Yes. We are the first humans of this world to discover abnormalities. Of course, with the exclusion of myself, as I do not exactly belong to humanity. How should I put it? We are pioneering an entirely new world in a brand new field of study. The discoveries we have made thus far are merely the tip of the iceberg. Abnormalities have been among us since the beginning. However, we have only just found their essence, their strange nature. We confronted them for the first time, and we faced fear itself. They were fundamentally an incarnation of fear. Damn. But yeah, that was day 1, so next time, we're gonna be dealing with day 2. See you guys next time.